Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we are going to go into another collection that I have. Yeah, I do have some stuff from Huda Beauty. So we will get into this. I'm not a big fan of Huda Beauty personally, her as a person, but as far as her business and her brand, beautiful. Beautiful, a lot of great things. We're just here to talk about the makeup, not the people and the political aspect of it, and yada yada yada. But let me go and get these in order because I'm gonna do it by because I still have these. The first ones, and then her jeweled one. Then after that, her neon, I think, and then the nude. Those are the only four different collections I have of how these came out. So, without further ado, let me get these in order, and I will get right in. So, Huda Beauty launched these Obsession mini eyeshadow palettes, and I have the Smoky Obsessions, the Electric Obsessions, and the Mauve Obsessions. Let me start with the Electric because when it comes to color, I am always drawn to it. I had to have it, and it was just such a great curation of beautiful colors to play around with. And it's kind of stuff you really don't see anymore, but I'm glad I have it. Great formula. Very bold depending if you use like a really good eyeshadow primer, especially if you use a white eyeshadow primer. These will really pop out so much. And I think they're like 1.1 gram each in all of these, which is phenomenal. The consistency of the grams stayed the same, which was nice. And I love my smokies. I love my sultries, so I had to get the smoky. Smoky Obsession is like the ultimate. Like you have your cool tones, I mean, you have your neutrals, a little bit of a cool tone here and there. Then you really have your deep, and it was just such a beautiful curation. And this actually kind of reminded me of the Pat McGrath Holiday Quint, that smoky one she did for the holiday, which I really, really wanted. But I was like, no, I already know I have those type of shadows. Nothing compares to Pat McGrath formulation. Obviously, don't get me wrong, but it's just I have colors that are similar to those. And the moment I put it on the eyes and blend it out, they all tend to look the same. That's what I'm starting to realize now. The mauve was my favorite. But it was just a little too warm for my take for it being a mauve. I expect it to be more in that type of color story, but you have like your really red, and you have this, and then you have this random one, beige. What is that? Is that even a beige? As you can tell, I haven't even touched it yet. But the color story, beautiful. They all work together to create something. The shimmers, her metallics and shimmers, and these were phenomenal. Now, let me get the other ones ready. The Jewel Obsessions. I think that's what this whole. God, I need a haircut. Don't mind my hair. Emerald. Like, I had to get. Because they. I did get Ruby. And then the orange one. Because the orange and the ruby were just. It was just so redundant. It was just so boring to me. It did not speak to me on no level whatsoever. I had to. I mean, the green. Look at. Look at this. You have this green. You have that, like, mint green. Then you have this, like, olive green. Oh, then you have like this moss, then you have this green, then you have almost like that turquoise green there. Ooh, shimmer. Oh, that has a black type a undertone, deep undertone. But yeah, I mean, it's just so beautiful, so beautiful. I actually never swatch anything from here. You know, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but this actually reminds me of the Fenty Snap eyeshadow Money. You have those greens, and then you have that yellow. You got that Munty. Obviously, people say they can't compare this and that, but as far as the color stories, they all kind of have been done before. Oh gosh, this is beautiful. I really need to do like, oh my god. I mean, come on. And that was just these. Oh, these two right here. I want to try this yellow one up in here. All the way. Oh, that is shiny. Ooh. Like, you have to admit, the color story in this is beautiful when they actually paid attention to creating a good color story. I actually want to swatch one more. This is literally my first time swatching this palette. So, let's do this one all the way over here. Oh, that is so gorge. That is freaking, that is like a more of a topper. I mean, look at that. That is just so beautiful. Oh, that is definitely kind of like a one and done. Can be used as an eyeshadow topper. It's like minty. I mean, look at these greens. Oh, oh, so hot. So glad I kept it. So happy I kept these. Yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And by now, I hope you guys all know blues and purples are my go-to. So, I couldn't resist. I had to. It was destined. The amethyst. The amethyst. Woo! Sorry, I got really excited here. The amethyst. Okay, let's calm down. Amethyst obsession. Oh, this one though, like it was just screaming my name, and it was just beautiful. I do really think they nailed that whole amethyst in this on so many levels and different aspects. I mean, you can see that it's a little bit of a duochrome. This reminds me of Spitfire from the Christine Leanne collaboration they did. Oh, and I think this one is cut. You know what? Let's see. Oh, this one is literally like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I would think I went through a whole phase of these. Okay. So yeah, so this has that also. Oh, it's so beautiful though. It's really beautiful. And I actually want to do the middle one because this actually, it's crazy because on camera it kind of looks like a blue, but in person it's like really purple. So let's see what kind of shift we got going on here. Oh my god, that is like, oh, okay. That is definitely more of that duochrome. And let us do one more. Let's do this one up here that reminds me of Spitfire from Urban Decay. Ooh, that is like really, oh, look at that. Look at that. Kaikish. Hmm. So yeah, amethyst. Amethyst. Not just for kicks and giggles. Let me just do this one too. Look at that. That is this one right here. Oh, whoa. That is. Huda Beauty, what you doing to me, girl? Okay. Like that came out. It looks purple, but that came out really warm. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put this one on top of that last one I just swatched. And let's see how much. Oh god, look at how that just changed. Changed it to money. Gorgeous. I swear this shade is like, I think I went through a whole phase that I just needed to have all of these. So yeah, that pink peachy shift type of golden thingy going on. Apparently I have it like in every collection. So there is that. Now, my favorite one, the Sapphire. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color story in this one. So, I mean, look at, you have your deep blue, you have like almost your cobalt, you have your silver to complement, then you have that pop of that one right there, and then you have this aqua, and then these two actually look almost the same on camera, but this has more of that blue, that has more of that teal. And this is almost like a mixture of, is that, please don't tell me that's kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury one. It might be. Let me swatch this one and this blue. Oh no, the dark blue. So this one is, oh my god, that is that duochrome. I knew it. I freaking knew it. It's that, you know what? I have the Charlotte Tilbury right here because I'm doing all these videos in one day. The super blue. Where is the super blue? Look at this. No, not that one. I mean, can we? So now I'm going to swatch this one right next to the other one. Cyrus, you always do this. Always get the same thing over and over again. Okay, they're almost similar, but the one from Charlotte is a lot more lighter. So now I actually want to do the matte blue next and see what those two look like. So this one is from the Huda Beauty one, that deep blue. And I think the one from Charlotte is more, definitely more black, that's for sure. This one is more teal almost. And the one from Charlotte is more, oh yeah, is more of that actual black and blue. So yeah, I mean, obviously similar color story, but the more I do this review of my collections, showing you guys what I have, I start to realize like I have a tendency to gravitate more towards the same color stories. So yeah, that's this one. Very beautiful. Now let me get the neon ones in order. So the neons are really beautiful. I love these. This one is, I think, neon orange, I believe, if I am not mistaken, because there's like no name on it. But this one, yeah, obviously the orange, neon orange. Packaging, beautiful, sturdy, love it. Color story, beautiful. Bam, 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 bam. It's just great for summer, great for those pops of color, this and that. Obviously, there was a whole thing behind this that people were saying that, you know, the pigmentation stuff that was supposed to be used on your eye. I've been doing makeup for 20 years, and I know these certain type of colors do not go around the eye area. But I do know the FDA and the States are a little behind. So I've had no problem with these. I love neon. I love electric colors. So this one is the orange. I haven't really swatched any of them. Beautiful though. However, I think this was the neon pink. I did agree the green one because the color story in that was really boring. So it was kind of like, I'm not going to use those. And of course she came out with her mint collection, or mint eyeshadow, and it was like almost the same thing. This one, hello, ding dong. Oh, purples, pinks. It's just so beautiful in so many ways. Then you have that dusty pastel, then you have this peach pastel, then you have like that cream peach pastel, and it's just so beautiful. Such a great color curation, and the shimmers in this were amazing, are amazing. And then of course this one right here, literally, was it the purple one I showed you? Like literally that pink shift thingy again. But this one is definitely more of just a topper. I don't know. I was just always gravitated towards that kind of color, I guess. Oh. Okay, this kind of reminds me a little bit of like more of a fairy type of palette. Look at that. Let me swatch this one. I have to do it. Oh! I need to play around with this palette a lot more. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let me do the last one. The last shimmer in this one. Ooh. Oh. Whew. I mean, can you see me? Yes, you can. Neon Collection. Great color stories. Very vibrant. Very summery. Those are definitely more eyeshadow toppers for sure, if you really want to go that route. This actually reminds me of one of the shadows from Amethyst. But last but not least, let me get my nude ones ready, and then we will wrap it up. Last but not least, from the Huda Beauty capsule, the nudes. I got the light and the rich. The medium was way too boring. It just did not speak to me on any level whatsoever. But the reason why I got the light and the rich is because there's so much depth you could do for more of the lighter to medium skin tones, and from the tan to deeper with this. So it's the only reason why I skipped out on the medium. So the light, obviously for more of that light or for every day, again, that peach, pink, golden shift type of thing going on. Again, I know, the beautiful brown, these transition shades or even just standalone shades and then just a wing liner, beautiful. Shimmers, beautiful as always, and it really caters to, I don't know, it just reminds me of like a soft morning, like you just woke up and it's just like there, like you literally woke up like this and like, oh, you have makeup on? Oh, no, this was from last night. That's what this reminds me of. So, you know what? Let's do this one first. Because I cannot believe okay. This one is like so, holographic almost. What are you doing to me? Let me do this one next. Because this one is definitely could be, oh my god. Oh, the way the light just captured these. Gonna do this one next. This one kind of looks like it has some type of something going on. Oh my god, it's got some silver in there. Oh my god. Ooh. And last but not least, but let me wipe off my fingers. Like, if you got these like wet, so metallic. Look at that shine. Look at the shine on these. Look at the shine on these. Okay, okay, Huda. Let's do like this, almost like a baby pink-ish, cool tone pink. Let's see what that will look like. It's gorgeous. Gorgina. Look at that. Okay. Glad I have it. Glad I have it. I would buy that again if I ran out of it because those are just such beautiful color story. Very fairy, almost. Very ethereal type of feel. Yeah. Oh, gorgeous. Now, the rich. I just love the packaging. It's just so luxe. So like niche, high end. Obviously, the rich is a lot more warmer, but I do love the fact that it has a deeper, it's like a deep warm brown is what it has. If it had more of a deep chocolate, like a rich deep chocolate, oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But obviously more of the transition shades with that hint of that warm, and then even this warm caramel, and then the shimmer. Her shimmer formulation was beautiful. So, is it dry yet? Let's do some swatching of the shimmers. This is actually like my first time swatching most of these shadows. So I'm going in with this gold first. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Ooh, that's like an orange. That's very, it's just doing something. It's speaking to me on so many levels. Oh, let's do this red. This kind of reminds me of the bronze palette from Natasha Denona, actually. Oh, damn. Whoo. Okay. Let's do this like this one. Bronze, purple with gold. Oh my god, this is rich. This is a very beautiful rich color. Oh. Now let's do this last one over here. On the pinky. And I think 1.1 grams. These will last a while. Unless this is literally the only. Look at that. Look at that. And you know what? This is what we're going to do. So warm. So beautiful. So rich. Oh. Where is my nude? Let me bring back the nude because there was a shade in there. Let me use this one as an eyeshadow topper on the last one that I did, this one. So, give me some on the finger. And just, ooh. Like, it just really takes that to a whole different level. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that is my, oh god, that is just Huda Beauty collection. Yeah, I think those are her first ones were phenomenal. Pigmentation, the quality, it was really, really there. And I really wanted the Rosé, I think one she also did. I really wanted that, but I had to pull it back. I used to have her, what was it, the rose textured rose palette or whatever, and then after that was the Desert Dusk palette and also her new nudes. The quality in those I didn't like as much as the quality in more of these Obsession palettes. Um, but it's just really good to actually go through my collection again, like I said, and to see that I have a lot of color stories that are pretty similar. Not exactly the same, but so much similarity that you really couldn't tell the difference from Charlotte Tilbury or Huda Beauty and stuff like that, unless I specifically specify or do a strict tutorial and you see me do it. But besides that, it's just going through my collection. There's a lot of redundancy, a lot of overplay of repeated shades for sure. Like that pink peach shifty thing, I did not realize I had that shade in almost in every collection. Because today I'm doing all these videos today. A little sneak peek. I just changed my shirt, changed my hat, and beanie. Yeah. But what? There was one in the Smashbox one in the Charlotte Tilbury, one in the Marc Jacobs, but also one in the amethyst, one in the neon, one in the nude pink. That was actually kind of similar, but also, yeah, it's just there's a lot of repeat shades, a lot of redundancy and stuff like that. Oh, I still love this. Her smoky, oh, gorgeous. But yeah, I hope you guys like that video. So I will see you guys next video. I have a few more brands to talk about for my eyeshadow collection. And then from there, we'll move on to what I use for foundation, for my photo shoots, and for me specifically. And I don't know if I want to go into primer because I'm constantly changing my primer. Maybe. No, we'll just stick with foundations and concealers. And then from there, we'll go into my face palettes. Or no, more like blush, what I use for blush and stuff like that. And then highlighters and bronzers and stuff like that. And then, yeah. See you guys next video.